Hi, so I'd like to start by revisiting the previous video and showing you this, which was magnesium reacting with water. Now if you look at the board, magnesium and cold water should react to give you hydrogen gas and magnesium hydroxide, and that magnesium hydroxide is giving us the murkiness that's in the beaker, because it's only slightly soluble. So a little bit of it will dissolve, the rest of it is in solution, kind of floating around, giving you the murkiness that you might be able to see if you look at the beaker. But this should be the hydrogen. So to prove it's hydrogen, I can do the squeaky pop test. Lighter splint. Here I've got a lighter splint, and here, I hope you can see that. I'm not sure you can see that. Let me just put that down a bit. So we'll put that down there. Lighter splint. Now, to light the hydrogen. Here we go. I hope you heard that. Squeaky pop, hydrogen gas. Now that typically takes about 12 hours. 12 hours before I can get a test tube of hydrogen gas when I'm reacting magnesium ribbon. So magnesium metal and cold water is not a particularly fast reaction. See that? Magnesium metal and water makes magnesium hydroxide hydrogen gas, and that's the balance symbol equation underneath the word equation on the board. Well, while we're here, I'd like to try and show you a different reaction, which is magnesium with steam. Now with steam, the reaction is fundamentally different. So I've got powdered magnesium here. I'm going to put some powdered magnesium into a tin lid, and then I'm going to heat that tin lid strongly as I can with a roaring flame to try and get it hot. And then what I want to try and do is to react it with steam. Now, how do I get steam to react with that magnesium ribbon? Well, let's just spread that magnesium, actually it's not magnesium ribbon, it's magnesium granules. A bit like magnesium powder. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see that. They're little teeny weeny pieces of magnesium. Whoa, that's quite a few teeny weeny pieces of magnesium. And if I just pour them back in the bottle so we can reuse them, there we are. Those teeny weeny pieces of magnesium, I want to try and get really hot. The problem with trying to get it really hot is it takes time. So I've kind of got two Bunsen burners here. I'm going to get a second burner underneath it, like that, and get it really hot. Now, once it's really hot, then I'm going to use this squeezy bottle. I'm going to squirt water in there, and the water, when I squirt it onto a very hot tin lid, the water will turn into steam. And what I'm hoping, if I get it hot enough, what I'm hoping is that the steam turns metal, being magnesium, the steam will react with the magnesium, turn it into magnesium oxide. Now, magnesium oxide, let me introduce you to that a little bit. Here, I've got some magnesium ribbon. Out of the cupboard, I've got some magnesium ribbon. And this is what we mean by ribbon. It's a tube, a coil of ribbon wrapped around, and you should be familiar with this. Watch, if I heat it, it gets with a bright white light. You should have seen that. I'm not looking at it. It's a bright white light, and when the bright white light is over, I can then show you that that is magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide is a white solid. I hope you can see that. Magnesium oxide being a white solid. I hope my camera shows that. Maybe hold it back. White solid, and it's an ash. So if I whack it, it will fall off. It's a white ash. Now, if I'm getting this really hot now, which I'm not sure it is, but I'm going to have to try it. It's not hot enough yet. It's not hot enough yet. Maybe if I get another Bunsen burner on. Three Bunsen burners now. Right, just to arrange the three burners in a better way, I'm going to use some clamp stands to hold the burners and get this magnesium really, really hot. It has to be really, really hot for this reaction that I'm trying to carry out for it to happen. So let's get this one as well. Just distribute the granules more evenly. Get rid of my wash bottle. Get the heat concentrated at the same space. I cannot see this magnesium glowing, which is really where I would squirt it. I think the granules are a bit big. The granules need to be smaller. Try it. That's just steam. That's not getting as hot as I want. I'm going to give it one more try, and then I'm going to give up. In fact, what I'm going to do is heat it from above. Right, that's better. Heating it from above, it's starting to react, and then I'm going to provide the steam. Here we go. Right, so I hope you can see that what you have left is a white ash. And that white ash is magnesium oxide. So if you look at the equation on the board, magnesium with steam makes magnesium oxide, which is the white ash, and hydrogen gas. So there we have the two magnesium experiments I wanted to show you, even though the second one did trigger a fire alarm. Not to worry, there was no fire.